Hey everyone, just wanted to give an update. It's been a little bit. I did finish the Birch Trees, which I'm going to show you a few of them here. And I'm working on a new layout. I'm just not sure what I want to do with this next stream or river for the second forest section. So this is just something I've been messing around with. I wanted something a little more dynamic, not so straightforward. Because over here, my original river just comes straight down, which is cool. I was thinking about doing the same thing here, but I thought, why not maybe add a little curve to it, utilize the bridge, maybe make this more of a stream. I want this to be a continuation of over here, but not a direct continuation. I don't want to put the tables together, so I guess, you can kind of just imagine what's in the middle, but then have it continue down. I probably will have this, I'll cover this with green plate, most of this, just have a small stream. It'll be pretty narrow, it won't be as wide as the blue plates you see here. And I'm thinking about trying to use the forestman's hideout over there, maybe with something like that. And then as you go over here, you'll get to the castle in the forest, which I'll set up at the end. I'll move the Optimus Prime and the blacksmith and everything out of the way. So, I don't know, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Not sure if I want to do the river or the stream just going straight through, that way, vertical, have it come down, horizontal, like a continuation, or kind of do this little pattern here just to give it a nice little flow, just something different. And I'll show you the birch trees. The modifications are complete. So here is the first one. This is the standard tree. There's 4 of these. This one has a little mix. It even has the brown, I guess, to represent the dying leaves. I did use my modifications like I talked about in the last video. As you can see, it's got the little clamp pieces up there. I even used the little 1x1 round plates in the middle, and I altered the colors. I used white, black. I mixed it up so it wasn't so uniform. Just adds a little more realism. As you can see, some are black and some are white, and the parts underneath I did I guess the inverse, if the top was white, the bottom's black. So here's the first birch tree, just so you can see. I did add the 90th anniversary castle. So this is what it's looking like right now. I'll show you more birch trees in a second. Just wanted to let you know I did add the 90th anniversary castle here. Just started to put some of the minifigs. I got one of the guards sleeping. She's taking a nap. He's going to grab some weapons. Sounding the horn because the dragon knights are on their way. These trees I just put here to make room. This is not where they're going to go. They're going to go to the other platform, but let's take a look at some of these other birch trees. There's a smaller version like this. These are finally complete. And I have 2 of the small and 2 of the large. And here's the larger of this style birch tree. Pretty cool. And let's see if I can reach over here and grab this one so you can have a better look. Let's move this back. Alright. This one I modified. I just basically took the mock from Rebrickable and I changed all the colors. I added brown instead of green, even mixed in a few of the really dark brown leaves here and here, variation of yellow and orange. So I just took the standard mock and just changed the entire color scheme to make it like a fall version. Changed the bottom a little bit, these colors, just to make it look like everything's kind of dying a little bit. So that's my fall version of the smaller birch tree. And then I got 2 of the taller ones here and here. So there's 4 over here. These are going to move to the other side where I showed you where the other forest is going to go. These are going to be part of my birch tree forest. So, like I said, the 90th. One thing I want to note, the 90th anniversary castle, just to share my quick thoughts, not a review or anything like that. It is the greatest castle set Lego has ever made, by far, hands down, in my opinion. And I've owned almost all the castles going back to Black Monarchs, Black Falcons. I didn't have the yellow castle, but I had all the original Forestman sets growing up. I had a huge castle, a huge kingdom back then as a child, so I've built a lot of Lego castles in my time. This definitely trumps them all. One thing, the only critique I have of this, and if you'll notice something, look how colorful the joust is. Even some of these mocks, if you look at the market village sets. You know, they're like blue and tan and colorful. Now let's go over here. Even look at this mock here. And the original is very colorful. The Creator 3-in-1, but this mock also, you know, the colorful banners, the dark blue roofs, you know, you got the buildings with the yellow on the side. And then you look at the 90th anniversary castle. While it has that realistic look, it looks very plain though. It doesn't have really a lot of pop, that color that we're used to seeing from a lot of Lego castles. They usually have a little more going on with some color contrast, banners, flags, like something. I guess because the bricks, it's just so much gray brick, you know, light bluish gray, that it just looks a little plain from the front. I mean, it has that realistic look. It's spectacular, but as far as Lego castles go, this one doesn't like visually just like pop with the colors. You know what I mean? I guess when you compare it to a lot of the other structures they've made. I just wish there was a little more color in the front. Maybe some banners, just something, just a little bit, just a little touch. Even the green, like around the base, it's very plain. It's just, you know, green right to the gray. Whereas a lot of the newer style buildings, like a lot of the castles and the castle mocks you see, like the blacksmith, look at all like the variation and like the colors over here, the rock work. And then even, here, if you bear with me, let's pan the camera over here. Like, look how colorful like the blacksmith is, and you know, the foliage around it. And here's like the medieval market village. You have the tan, the blue, a lot of color. So I'm just not used to seeing, you know, such plain blue gray, like so much blue gray. So I mean, that's my only critique. It's not a huge critique. I mean, it's still magnificent, and like I said, it's the best castle Lego's ever made. Like, there's nothing even close. This is so far at the top. So I might do the ramp mock. There's a ramp mock on Rebrickable, which kind of makes the ramp. It adds studs to the ramp and gives the kind of like a railing, like that matches the rest of the castle walls up here, like, you know, this style with the bricks and so forth. It looks pretty cool. I might give that a try. I don't know yet, so we'll see. But anyway, all right, here's so you saw these birch trees here. Let me cut the camera for a second and we'll take a look at the rest. All right, I'm out of room on all the other tables, and these birch trees are hard to move around. They are very fragile, all of them. With my modifications, like to secure all the leaves, that made such a huge difference. It does weigh down the tops a little bit though, which is the only negative. But at least the leaves aren't all falling off every 2 seconds. The trunk still might break. You might like have to reconnect this, but I can live with that. So let me just show you these. There's 4 of this style in total. I made, you know, 2 at the autumn look, but they are all different. Like the trunk has a slightly different pattern from this one to this one over here. This one has the really dark brown leaves that are kind of falling off and dying, whereas this one does not have that. So they do vary a little bit, slightly in just colors, minor differences, but different nonetheless, which is pretty cool. So I have 2 of those with the fall style, and here's another one that you saw, but here's just the second of the traditional green. So I have the 3 over here, 4 of this style right here, which these are a little different creator on Rebrickable. And this one you saw earlier. So I want to make this a birch forest. I do want this tree in here though, even though it doesn't quite match the others, but I think it goes with the Forestman's Hideout. And I like that little setup with the well. I want to try to keep all that together if I can. So I'm just not sure how to do this layout. This is going to take some time to figure out, because once I start putting down all the tiles and the river banks, or the banks of the stream, it's going to be a lot of work, and I don't have to pull it all up to redesign it. So I got to figure out how I want this stream to run, with direction, how I'm going to place all these birch trees. I want to get them all in on this set if I can, and put a castle in the forest down at the end. I might need 2 more green plates. I will see how that goes. But just coming back to here, there is a part of me that kind of likes these birch trees in front of the 90th anniversary castle, but I don't know. have like maybe extend the forest out a little bit more. I did kind of want a little field here, just so you could see the troops coming toward the castle, but I also like how the trees kind of mask things a little bit, but I don't know what I'm going to do yet. So that's it for now, and I'll give an update soon, but let me know what you think about the layout. Share your thoughts on the 90th anniversary castle. What do you think? And you know, if you purchased one. I actually have a second one of these I have in the box right now, but I might actually open it. I don't plan on selling Legos anymore, or buying them and keeping them in the box for 10 years and selling them later on. I mean, if I want to invest money, I'll just put it in the stock market or crypto or something else, and I can make the same money. So it's not about that. But I like maybe having the extra 20 minifigures, the parts. I can use it for something. Maybe even do a mock, expand this. I mean, there's so many possibilities. It's just a really nice set, has a lot of unique pieces, and I think there's a lot you can do with the second one. So pretty cool though. But yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll see you soon.